Today we're going to take a look at frequency tables. Frequency tables give us a way of organizing our information and determining what the frequency is. Frequency basically means the amount of times or the number of times a particular set of data or a particular number appears within the data set. So it's the number of times a particular value appears in a set of data. And we can determine this pretty easily by creating what's called a frequency table, or it's sometimes called a tally table. So what that means I do is basically create a chart where I have the values in the first column, will put tally marks in the second column, and I will write the frequency based off of my number of tally marks in my third column. So going through the data set, I usually will cross them off as I tally them, just so I don't make any mistakes, because usually we're going to work with larger sets of data. Okay. So I will continue going through kind of the set of data. Okay, so if I look at my data, I have one occurrence of 0, I'll have one occurrence of 1 TV in a home, I'll have 2 occurrences of 2, 7 occurrences of 3, and 3 occurrences of 4 TVs, and 1 occurrence of 5 TVs. So these gives me my frequency. As a side note, if I were to add up all these values, 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 7 plus 3 plus 1, I'll get 15. If I were to go up here and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, the number of data values in the set should match up with the number I get here. Okay, if I were to add up all the frequencies. And one thing that the frequency tables could possibly assist with is it helps show us the range of data. Our range is generally given by the highest value minus the lowest value, which in this case would be 5 minus 0, which would be a range of 5 TVs, okay, or 5 data values, okay, or spread of 5. Sometimes, though, we will also talk about the data going from 0 to 5 as well. Okay, so the range is actually 5, but it's important to realize that that value of 5 means that all the data spreads from the value of 0 TVs up to 5 TVs. I can use the information that I gain from doing a frequency table to create something called a dot chart or a line chart or a line plot. It goes by different names. But basically, I'm going to take the frequency and put that number of dots above the certain value. So I have 1 0 TV, I have 1 1 TV, I have 2 2 TVs, I have 7 3 TVs, I have 3 4 TVs, and I have 1 5 TV. Or some of you may have learned it by making the little X's. I personally prefer making the X's, but your book will refer to dot charts, so I would be familiar with both. Okay. What this particular way of representing the data makes it very easy to be able to find is what is the mode. Well, the mode is the most often repeated, so that would give me 3. To find our median, things will become a little bit more challenging Because in a sense, I would have to say, okay, I'll ignore this one and this one, this one and this one, this one and this one, this one and this one. Well, in this case, my median would also be 3. And then from my mean, I would have to add values, and I would need to divide by 15 my number of data sets. And once I add up all the numbers, I will get 43. And when I divide that by 15, I will get an answer of 2.87. So it's almost 3. It's a little bit on the lower side. So, hope this video has been helpful to you, and good luck in creating your frequency tables and your dot charts.